everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, And
he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Now the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Testing the right side here. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Memphis. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Memphis 7, Texas State 0.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Texas State Bobcats will take over first and 10.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, that was fourth in a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas State. Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Nice grab. It's Pollock. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. And here's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's a design quarterback keeper. Has the 1st down and more. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So after the momentum shifts, Kurt, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game?
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Diggs.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. The shotgun handoff here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Hard running through a tackle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback drops back. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Memphis.
Now a crucial third down and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Great cut there. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. That sack gets the defense off the field. Here comes the punt team. Returner is brought down. Let's just start with the next drive.
Memphis offense will take over 1st and
10. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's McGooligan. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's McGooligan. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the 1st half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain. Now it's
2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. And they will claim the 2nd half lead.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Memphis 21, Texas State 14.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it'll be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. He'll hand it off. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
They'll run here on third and goal. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Memphis 21, Texas State 14.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. Fourth down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. The coverage team able to bring him down.
Memphis offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powerful running into the secondary. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
That makes the score Memphis 28.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 10, set to kick off.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And that catch is hauled in. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down, but broken tackle produces a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Well, how many times do we see this late in our fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Picks up 6. Brings up second down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And now the critical extra point attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Number 10.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Final minute of regulation. We are all even. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. look to throw it here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Looks like Memphis will have the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Memphis now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And no mistake, he knocks it through to win the game. We love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.